Hi, welcome to Reading in Rhythm on the Riverfront. My name is Nancy Kaffer, and I'm a columnist at the Detroit Free Press, where I write about news and politics. And I love reading. I'm really excited to be able to share one of our family favorite books with you today. It's called The Sailor Dog, and this here is The Sailor Dog. This book is by Margaret Wise Brown, illustrated by Garth Williams. Born at sea in the teeth of a gale, the sailor was a dog. Scuppers was his name. After that, he lived on a farm. But Scuppers, born at sea, was a sailor, and when he grew up, he wanted to go to sea. So he went to look for something to go in. He found a little submarine. All aboard, they called. It was going down under the sea, but Scuppers did not want to go under the sea. He found a little car. All aboard, they called. It was going over the land, but Scuppers did not want to go over the land. Scuppers was a sailor. He wanted to go to sea. So Scuppers went over the hills and far away until he came to the sea. Over the hills and far away was the ocean, and on the ocean was a ship. The ship was about to go over the sea. It blew all its whistles. All aboard, they called. All ashore that are going ashore. All aboard. So Scuppers went to sea. The ship began to move slowly along. The wind blew it. In his ship, Scuppers had a little room. In his room, Scuppers had a hook for his hat, and a hook for his rope, and a hook for his handkerchief, and a hook for his pants, and a hook for his spyglass, and a place for his shoes, and a bunk for a bed to put himself in. At night, Scuppers threw the anchor into the sea, and he went down to his little room. He put his hat on the hook for his hat, his rope on the hook for his rope, and his pants on the hook for his pants, and his spyglass on the hook for his spyglass. He put his shoes under the bed, and he got into his bed, which was a bunk, and he went to sleep. Next morning, he was shipwrecked. Too big a storm blew out of the sky. The anchor dragged, and the ship crashed on the rocks. There was a big hole in it. Scuppers himself was washed overboard and hurled by huge waves onto the shore. He was washed up onto the beach. It was foggy and rainy. There were no houses, and Scuppers needed a house. But on the beach was lots and lots of driftwood, and he found an old rusty box stuck in the sand. Maybe it was a treasure. It was a treasure to Scuppers. It was an old-fashioned toolbox with hammers and nails and an axe and a saw, everything he needed to build himself a house. So Scuppers started to build a house all by himself out of driftwood. He built a door and a window and a roof and a porch and a floor all out of driftwood. And he found some red bricks and built a big red chimney. And then he lit a fire, and the smoke went up the chimney. Then the stars came out, and he was very sleepy, so he built a bed of pine branches, and he jumped into his deep green bed and went to sleep. As he slept, he dreamed. If he could build a house, he could mend the hole in the ship. So the next day at low tide, he took his toolbox and waded out and hammered planks across the hole in his ship. At last the ship was fixed, so he sailed away, until he came to a seaport in a foreign land. By now his clothes were all worn and ripped and torn and blown to pieces. His coat was torn, his hat was blown away, and his shoes were all worn out, and his handkerchief was ripped. Only his pants were still good. So he went ashore to buy some clothes at the Army and Navy store, and some fresh oranges. He bought a coat. He found a red one too small. He found a blue one just right. It had brass buttons on it. Then he went to buy a hat. He found a purple one too silly. He found a white one just right. He needed new shoes. He found some yellow ones too small. He found some red ones too fancy. Then he found some white ones just right. And here he is with his new hat on, and with his new shoes on, and with his new coat on, with his shiny brass buttons. He has a can of polish and a cloth to keep them shiny. And he has a new clean handkerchief and a new rope and a bushel of oranges. And now Scuppers wants to go back to his ship, so he goes there. And at night, when the stars come out, he took one last look through his spyglass and went down below to his little room, and he hung his spyglass on the hook for his spyglass, and he hung his new coat on the hook for his coat, and his new handkerchief on the hook for his handkerchief, and his pants on the hook for his pants, and his new rope on the hook for his rope, and his new shoes he put under his bunk, and himself he put in his bunk. And here is where he wants to be, a sailor sailing the deep green sea. Thank you so much for listening to me read The Sailor Dog today. Really appreciate it. Have a great day.
Yeah. So nice to be here on the lovely Detroit Riverfront and get to sing some songs with you. It's my favorite thing. I'm wondering if anybody here can move like water. Could you move your arms in a wave-like motion? Ooh, that's some good waves. Just like the water moves in the ocean or in the river. Could you move your arms in a doggy paddle like you're swimming? Very nice doggy paddles. And make misty raindrops, just like in Seattle. Because water connects us all across the country and the whole planet too. Let's do it again. I move my arms in a wave-like motion, just like the water moves in the ocean. I move my arms in a doggy paddle and make misty raindrops, just like in Seattle, like water. We move like water, and we move like water. We move like water, water, water. Keep on moving now. I go to the beach, I go to the sea. Water is a gift that is given for free. Water is you and water is me. It helps every animal, plant, and tree. It's water. Move like water. Are you ready? Here we go. I move my arms in a wave-like motion, just like the water moves in the ocean. I move my arms in a doggy paddle and make misty raindrops, just like in Seattle, like water. Move like water. All right, let's keep moving like water. Who can flow like the Detroit River? Gotta be wide and deep, strong and resilient, thriving, full of wildlife and people too. Me and you. All right, who can splash like a waterfall falling from high above? Nice job, waterfalls. Now who can float in the sky like a cloud of water vapor? Very light, fluffy, shifting, changing shapes, gently drifting. Whenever you're ready, clouds, you can rain back down on the earth. Water is wet and sometimes fizzy. Water makes habitats for froggies and fishies. Water makes sand and dirt feel squishy. Mother Earth is generous, isn't she? 'Cause water helps every living thing. If we listen, we could hear the water sing. Drink me, taste me, please don't waste me. I expect your respect. Keep on learning, keep on growing, keep on moving, keep on flowing like water. We move like water, and we move like water. We move like water, water, water. Are you ready? One more time. I move my arms in a wave-like motion, just like the water moves in the ocean. I move my arms in a doggy paddle and make misty raindrops, just like in Seattle, like water. All right, let's hear it for our water, everybody, and the lovely Detroit River. So this is a song for some animals who are born in the water, including frogs, toads, salamanders. They're part of a whole group of animals. Anybody know what that group is called? Yeah, go ahead, shout it out. You got it, amphibians! Who can say that word, amphibian? Say it like a superhero would say it. Amphibian! Woo, that's good, that's real good. Can you say it like this? Amphibity, bibbity, 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 Amphibity, bibbity, 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 try it with me. Amphibity, bibbity, 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 Amphibity, bibbity, 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 very good. Now, can you help me also with a little beat? Just a boom, clap, boom, clap, boom, clap. Keep it going like that. Boom, clap, boom, clap, boom. All right, keep that going and say it with me. Amphibity, bibbity, 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 Amphibity, bibbity, 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 Amphibity, bibbity, 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 Amphibity, bibbity, bibbity, bibbity. I've got wet, smooth, slimy skin. Oh my gosh, I'm an amphibian. Now it's time that we begin to sing our song about amphibians. Oh, oh, let's sing that song again. Oh my gosh, I'm an amphibian. Oh, oh, let's sing that song again. Oh my gosh, I'm an amphibian. Amphibity, bibbity, 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 amphibity, bibbity, 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 amphibity, bibbity, 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 amphibity, bibbity, bibbity, bibbity. I started out as an egg, I didn't have any legs. I was born in the pond, of which I'm still fond. I became a tadpole in that water hole. I grew some legs one day, and then I hopped away. I was just a little froglet who really loved to log sit. I will never forget the first fly that I bit. I caught it with my tongue, I breathed with my lungs, and also used my skin. I'm an amphibian. I've got wet, smooth, slimy skin. Oh my gosh, I'm an amphibian. Now it's time that we begin to sing our song about. Oh, oh, let's sing that song again. Oh my gosh, I'm an amphibian. Oh, oh, let's sing that song again. Oh my gosh, I'm an amphibian. Amphibity, bibbity, 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 what? That's right. Amphibity, bibbity, 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 and who? You could see us from Michigan to the Caribbean. And water we be swimming in, we are amphibians. Salamanders, mud puppies, frogs, toads, newts. We are all amphibians and we're so cute. We lay our eggs in the water to have our sons and daughters. We could also live on land, we hope you understand. We've got wet, smooth, slimy skin. Oh my gosh, we are amphibians. Now it's time that we begin to sing our song about. Oh, oh, let's sing that song again. Oh my gosh, I'm an amphibian. Oh, oh, let's sing that song again. Oh my gosh, I'm an amphibian. When I say amphibi, you say in. Amphibi. Amphibi. When I say amphibi, you say in. Amphibi. Amphibi. Okay, now hop like an amphibian. Come on and hip it to hop, and you don't stop for hopping like an amphibian. Let's see those frogs and toads hopping on their lily pads in the pond. All right, got it going on. Now can you swim like an amphibian? Just keep on swimming and swimming, amphibians. All right, okay. And now breathe like an amphibian. You got to use your skin, amphibians, to breathe in and breathe out, and breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now sound like an amphibian. I've got wet, smooth, slimy skin. Oh my gosh, I'm an amphibian. Now it's time that we begin to sing our song about. Oh, oh, let's sing that song again. Oh my gosh, I'm an amphibian. Oh, oh, let's sing that song again. Oh my gosh, I'm an amphibian. All right, let's hear it for our amphibian friends, everyone. That was some good hopping, some good clapping. Thanks for your help on that one. This next song is for a kind of an insect that's born in the water. But when it grows up, it flies out of the water. And in order to lay its eggs, it has to suck our blood. And when it does that, we get really itchy. Do you know what kind of insect I'm talking about? Mosquito. Raise your hand. Did anybody had a mosquito bite this summer? All right, me too. Raise your other hand if you've been really angry with all the mosquitoes and wanted to kill all of them. Me too. I tried it, it didn't work. I sing this song to them instead, and it helps me. It goes like this. Oh, 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 mosquito, won't you please go and let my blood flow? Could you try it with me? Oh, 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 mosquito, won't you please go and let my blood flow? Oh, 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 mosquito, won't you please go and let my blood flow? Now tell me, how does it feel to have to make a meal from blood that you steal? Can we make a deal? I need my blood too, but I promise you, if you land on me, I'll just leave you be. I know that killing you is wrong, and so I'll sing my song and wait until you're gone. You could sing along. Bzz, 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 bzz. Oh, 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 mosquito, won't you please go and let my blood flow? Oh, 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 mosquito, won't you please go and let my blood flow? I know you did what you did so you could feed your kid, and I ain't trying to starve a mother and her larva. I wanna be at peace in citronella grease. I'll wait for you to cease, and my itching will decrease, and I'll sing, oh, 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 mosquito, won't you please go and let my blood flow? Oh, 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 mosquito, won't you please go and let my blood flow? All right, let's hear it for our mosquito friends. This next song is for a kind of a bird called a turkey vulture. Turkey vultures, a lot of people. This is for my friend Miss Gwen. Let's give it up for Miss Gwen and all the volunteers here, everybody. Yeah, they make all this possible, so thank you, volunteers, for your time and your energy and your good spirits here at Reading in Rhythm on the riverfront. Are you enjoying yourselves on the riverfront? Yeah, make sure you visit the wonderful Detroit Public Library that's here. They've got some books for you. That's so awesome. Let's hear it for the library, everybody. You could even ask them if they have a book about turkey vultures. You might have to do a little more research. You might have to look online on their catalog, but I bet you could find something, and you might learn some really interesting things, some of the things that are mentioned in this song from my turkey vulture friends. I'm a turkey vulture. 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 Come a little closer. I dare ya. I'll throw up on you to scare ya. You might think that this is rude, but not for me. I'm a turkey vulture, dude. A turkey vulture. A turkey vulture. A turkey vulture. A turkey vulture. I fly in a V shape during the day. I can smell dead animals a mile away. Sometimes I grunt and stomp my feet. You could do it too. Make a turkey vulture beat. Turkey vulture. Vulture. Let's see your Turkey Vulture dance moves. Turkey Vulture. Turkey Vulture. Turkey Vulture. Turkey Vulture. Turkey Vulture. Let's hear it for our Turkey Vulture friends, everybody. Keep your eyes to the sky. You might see them flying around. You saw some geese? Awesome. I heard the geese. I didn't see them. I see a seagull. But it's always nice to keep our eyes paying attention to what birds and animals are around us. I see a little dragonfly up here. Anybody else see any creatures? All right, we need some dancers for this one. Anybody know how to freeze dance? Do you? Okay. When the music's going, you gotta be, your body's gotta be moving. But when the music stops, what do? You freeze, that's right. See if you can stay with me on this one. This is a song about playing outside. And what a beautiful day we have today to be outside. Let's do a little freeze dancing. A 1, 2, a 1. Video games, they're okay, but I know a better way that we could spend our day. Won't you come outside with me and play? Outside, let's go outside. Well, it's such a beautiful day outside. Well, let's go outside. Let's go outside. Well, it's such a beautiful day outside. Well, there's so much that we could do. I'll walk to the park with you. We'll hear some frogs and see them too outside. Ribbit, ribbit. Yes, and we could do what we like. Even go for a nature hike. You could run or ride your bike outside. Outside. Let's go outside. It's such a beautiful day outside. Well, let's go outside. Let's go outside. Well, it's such a beautiful day outside. Well, go ahead and turn off your TV. Come outside and have fun with me. We can live and play for free outside. Come outside and take a chance. We could sing some songs and dance. Whether you're in Detroit or in Paris, France, just go outside, outside. let's go outside. Well, it's such a beautiful day outside. Come on, let's go. Who can go swimming outside? Let's see some swimming moves. How about some jump rope? Who can do some jump rope outside? Get that heart rate going. Yeah. All right. How about shoot some hoops? Play some basketball outside. Just very nice and calm. Gentle swish. Swish. Now, who can dance like their favorite animal might dance? Let's see some animal dancing. Make some animal noises. We could play games with one another, or we could see our animal sisters and brothers, all while walking on the earth, our mother outside. Put on your jacket or your flannel. Look on the roof, it's a solar panel. TV has no better channel than outside, and I can feel that sunshine on my face. At nighttime, I can see outer space. This world is such a beautiful place outside. Yes, and we could teach all children to have fun with the nature and be as one. We can live and work and play as one outside. Outside. Let's go outside. Well, it's such a beautiful day outside. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Well, it's such a beautiful day. Won't you come out and play? It's such a beautiful day outside. Yeah. Let's hear it for these great freeze dancers. Take a bow, dancers. Great job. All right, that was a lot of fun. Woo! Well, I got time for one more before we hear some wonderful stories. And this is a thank you song. And I want to thank once again all of our sponsors, GM and Detroit Riverfront Conservancy. Thank the YMCA, the Detroit Public Library. Thank our sound and video crew, all the volunteers, and all of you families for coming through, for showing up. I hope you keep singing and dancing, playing outside. So this song is in Anishinaabemowin, the original language of the Great Lakes, the language of the people of the Three Fires who are still here today. And you'll also hear the English translation. Just a simple thank you song. So maybe think of one thing that you can be thankful for in this moment. That nice cool breeze. Cicadas singing. Kamagwetchin Mishomis, Kamagwetchin Okamis, Kamagwetchin Shkakamekwe, Kamagwetchin Nibi, Kamagwetchin in the Mishomasa, Kamagwetchin in the Nokomasa, Kamagwetchin Shkakamekwe, Kamagwetchin Nibi. Thank you for families, grandparents, ancestors. Thank you, grandfather. Thank you, grandmother. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, water. Thank you, grandfathers. Thank you, grandmothers. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, water. turkey, vultures, amphibians, and even mosquitoes. Thankful for elders, those wise ones that share their wisdom with us. Thank you, grandfather. Thank you, grandmother. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, water. Thank you, grandfathers. Thank you, grandmothers. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, water. Thank you, everybody. Stay tuned for a great story. And our story today is coming to us on the screen, so direct your attention over there, please.
Hello.
All right, thanks everybody. My name is Joe Riley. Hope we can sing again together soon.